Okay guys, so this is not my normal setup, but I wanted to add a little light in there so that we could look at some stuff up close and personal. So here we go. This is the top row of this section here. This is my Madam Glam collection. I was gifted these 5 from Debbie by her handle here. Her account is Queen Eureka here on YouTube. Go watch her videos. She kindly sent me these 5. They are gorgeous cat eyes. They are really pigmented. And the majority of these I purchased myself. I just got on their PR list. So I got about 10 of them so far, I believe, from Madam Glam. Here are some builder gels back here. I put those on my natural nails sometimes. I also have this bottle of Zule's bling adhesive. Very, very, very strong bling adhesive, but you definitely want to be wearing a mask and gloves when using that. Okay, Nails by Dev is up front. Then I have some Gel Monster polishes. I have really not used these, but these are really good quality polishes. I have, this one is a single syrup gel that I got. It's just like a pink syrup gel. It's very pretty, but it's the only one that I have from this brand. Then I have some from the nail polishes. I got one collection from them, and I think it came with, no. Okay, so I got one collection from the nail. I have these really pretty yogurt gels. They are such beautiful, unique colors. I love, 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 love having these in my collection. They're just very unique. You're not going to find these a lot of places. Here's a couple little green Beetles polishes that just made it into my collection recently, and that's part of that collection. This is a yogurt gel. It came with this collection. We have some Leave gels. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I say Leave. And this is I want to say it's Japanese. I'm not sure, but these are syrup gels. These are gorgeous. We also have some Divock polishes back here. I have one glitter gel polish from Divock, and then the rest of these are from the Dark Knight collection. It is a cat eye collection, very reflective, very gorgeous. Then what do we have here? This is one that I don't use very often. I've used it once. I need to use that more often. It's by Muse. Another one from Sweetie Nail Supply. These are going to go on my website for sale. These are just some glitter gel polishes. They are very beautiful. I believe it's a set of 8 or 9. I have some on another wall. I'm going to post those for sale on my website. I just don't reach for them that much, but they are fantastic, fantastic polishes. This one I'm not crazy about. This one's also going to go for sale on my website. It's from Jackie Signature is the brand, and it's a rubber base. I bought 3 of them. One is a white, one is a pink, and one is like a mauve color. While the colors are beautiful, it's a little bit too thick for me. I'm probably going to sell those for like the price that I paid for one of them on my website. So look out for those if you're, I don't know, looking to experiment with some rubber base gels. So this Double Rhythm collection is got your summer and your spring colors. So it has all these pastel colors and the summer ones in one collection. I did a fun video on that. I love that collection. I have an E-Nail Couture, like a pink ombre gel. I love this Batty Pink that Debbie gave me, Queen Eureka. This is like one of my favorite pinks. I have a collection of Morta cat eyes. I swatched them all here. But this is another collection of cat eyes that I did not get to swatching from ZJ. And it's very likely going to go on my website for sale. I think this is like a lighter collection. I don't exactly remember, but I just am not reaching for these as much. This Diami Color Gel collection, awesome, awesome pigmentation, but very, very thick. So it's great to have those primary colors, but it is a really, really thick product. I don't reach for them as much, but I guess I'm glad to have it because I always like to have primary colors. This Canny, these polishes are great if you're new to gel polish and new to like the DIY nails. This is a really good polish collection to get. They sell these with like a set of 6 products to go along with it to accompany it. So like your base, your top, your matte. a reinforcement gel, like a whole bunch of polishes. It also comes with a swatch card already prepared. Very, very nice. I love these polishes. And then I just got this Hot Girl Summer collection. Look how beautiful these are. I know I showed them in another video, but these are perfect for the summer. I did a set of ocean nails with the blue and the nude glitters. They are so gorgeous. Ball pit, very, very good quality polishes. Okay, so then we have down here, I'm so glad I decided to put this light, bring this light over. We have some of my Guafobu, who knows if I'm saying it right. We have some of my Guafobu collection. And we have 3 Rargisms. I have more of their nude colors, but these are like some confetti and glitter colors over here. And some miscellaneous glitters, but I have a really large collection of, I don't think I have the entire thing, but this is the Guafobu collection that I have. I don't know, I bought like 10 different sets. Some of them are transparent and some of them are regular colors. Not all of them like this collection. These are true to color. Like whatever you see here is the color for sure of what you're gonna get. These, some of them are not. I'm glad I have them, but they're not all exactly, you know, not all of them are exactly the color that you see on the bottle. Then back here, I have the remaining collection of those Guafobu. This collection is going to go on my website for sale. I just haven't reached for them. It's a nice comprehensive collection of like nude and a little pop of pink, but it's just not something that I'm reaching for. I have a lot of these shiny star top coats from Nail Couture because I bought a few, what an understatement. I bought a few of these scoop boxes. I think that's what they're called, the scoop boxes. And I had a lot of fun with those, but I think I have like 3s of these. That's something else that's gonna go on my website. I'll probably price them at like 50% of what the retail price is, just to unload them from my extras drawer. We have this Rosy Hip collection of gorgeous cat eye gel polishes, a little more on the pricey side, but this is what happens when you buy Korean. Beautiful packaging, excellent quality. You don't have to mess around with it. You can, it's a guarantee that this product is gonna work the way that you want it to, but you're just gonna pay a little bit more. This is a jelly collection that I still need to swatch. I really, really like them, and I think those bottles are really beautiful, guys. I think this bottle, it's like a holographic bottle. Very, very pretty. And some, lastly in this section, we've got some rubber-based gels. Fantastic. These are Function of X, the Flex Tints. I use these a lot. Now these I would recommend. Again, pricier from a small business, but very, very good. Okay, let's come down here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't know how else to do this lighting thing. Let's see here. Can I get you down? Okay, that's good enough. We have some Rargisms. These are my Rargism holographic gels. They are not used a lot, so I'm probably going to list those for sale. I do love Rargism polishes, though. I have a video where I talk about their nudes. They're fantastic. This is a very, very good, very, this is a cat eye collection, and they work really well. The pigments in there, the magnetic pigments work really well. We have some miscellaneous glitters, another neutral cat eye collection back here. And this is my Born Pretty and Rargism highly reflective glitter gels. This is a really beautiful collection of Rargism polishes that has like 2 or 3 color shifts in there. They're not chrome, but they're just really, really good. They're unique, very unique polishes. I'm really glad to have those. We've got some Beetles, and we've got a miscellaneous, this is like just a neutral color. Some Tino Vo cat eye polishes, which his are very good as well. We have some liquid chromes that are going to go on my website, Rargism liquid chromes. These are good. I just have so many chromes. When I get to the chrome section, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. I could see why she is putting those for sale. And then in the back, we just have some more miscellaneous glitter gels from Seije, you know, that brand that we all struggle pronouncing. And in the back is like a blue and mint color collection, which I really love these. I just haven't had a chance to use them. And this is a collection of 6 neutral coffee colored cat eyes that are fantastic. And I have like 2 of those, 2 coffee color cat eye collections. So I'm going to be posting one of them for sale. Okay, then let me come back up. I think that's it for the gel polishes in the bottles. So I'm going to transfer the camera to my shirt so I can open some drawers with you and we can get into the rest of these drawers down here. All right, so here we go. This is going to be my hands-free, portion of the video. So I have some of these mortar palettes. These are kind of like the Pat gel, Pat gel polishes. This one is already on my website for sale. I already have these. I have these in little gel pots. There's 2 or 3 of these that I already have in gel pots. So I'm selling these because I think people like these in the palette more than they do the single ones. So I think I'm gonna sell these off. Not this one though, because I love this shimmer gel, these shimmer gels. They are so beautiful. And I have not had a chance to play with them as much as I would like to. But yeah, I have this one too. This one I believe is gonna go for sale on my website. And then let me just say this. If you want to buy one of these items, like I said, I'm going to sell them for less than what I paid for them on Temu and Shein. If it was for sale, if I bought it for $9.50, I'm going to sell it for $8. If I, so a little bit less than what I paid for it, just because I might have used one or something like that. So if you are interested in any of these products and you want me to post it on my website, let me know so I can get that up first. I will eventually get all this stuff posted that I'm going to sell on my website. However, it's going to take me some time to get all this stuff. It's a ton of stuff I'm going to sell. And if you say, I want that mortar palette, can you just post it? I'll go post it. I'll tell you when it's done and you can just buy it. It's just a matter of like, I'll get there eventually, but if you want something now, just let me know. Okay, here are my nail files and some extra brushes. But that is not the end of my extra brush collection. I am very ashamed to say I have way too many extra brushes. No business buying any brushes anytime soon. Okay, then we have, this is a fun one. I'm gonna post all these colorful gels as a bundle for sale. Some of them are never used and some of them I use twice or whatever. I'm just gonna sell it as a bundle, probably half of what I paid for it. These are my young nails. I have not used these very much. These fine print no wipe gels are the business. They are so good and they come in a really like a big tub to me. If you buy a lot of gel polishes, then you know that this is a lot. How much is it? 8 grams? Yeah, I think it's usually 5 grams. I don't know, but this is a lot and it's no wipe. So you can do chrome isolation with those. Got them from Function of X. I love that brand. I wish it wasn't so expensive. Baddest Black gel liner from, this is Nails by Dev, I believe. Yeah, Nails by Dev. They all those black liners get so messy. I have the pudding gels. This is also from Function of X. These are gorgeous. These are really, really pretty. Sorry, I'm sorry, I don't know about lighting. I don't know about this setup here, but I'm doing the best I can. These are really, really pretty. Also no wipe. Love those. And then this is a pudding. Sir, what are you doing in here? I don't think you belong in there. Yeah, this is, well, you'll stay. I don't care. It's fine. Everything's fine. This Madam Glam white gel paint, fantastic. Super, super good. I might be one of the few things I have to purchase again. I'm at the end of this one. I really, really love this for French. It makes French manicures really easy. And then this one is a beige gel. I haven't opened. The gold polishes are going to go up for sale, probably like $2. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for these Macart gold polishes. But I like the rose gold and I like the silver, so I'm going to keep those. Moving along. sequin gels, glitter gels, and pots. Love, love, love. Also, that little confetti icing looking gel. It's so fun, so beautiful. You get a set of 2. It came in a set of 2 on Temu, I think. A couple of these are cat eyes that need to be transferred to a different drawer. But the majority of these are like sequin gels in a jelly polish. Am I saying that right? Yeah. It's like a jelly with large sequins in them. I don't use these a lot. Probably something I will sell. But I do like these. I like the large sequin gels. I just don't reach for them a lot. These Votino gels are fantastic. So this is a no wipe, very fine particle glitter gel. I have it in rose gold, silver, and gold. These I think are some of my favorite as far as the no wipe glitter gels. I have 2 other collections from like Temu and Shein. So there's silver, rose gold, and gold from like Temu. Same concept. And I have 2 of those other collections, but that is my favorite. It's a little more pricey. Again, small business, it's just going to be more pricey, but it's going to be better. I really suggest, like, now that all this stuff is happening with the tariffs, I don't know. Don't buy like 20 of something, get 3 good things, says the woman with 6,000 gel polishes. But, you know, I feel like I can say that because I know that you can, whatever. I'm not going to preach. That's how I feel. This is my favorite drawer. This is the sculpting clays, and these are glitter. This is a Crisania by Ball Pit collaboration. These are like all glitter carving gels or sculpting gels. So these are your solid gels. I think I have another place down below that has solid gels. These are so much fun. All of these are just like, they're so much fun to carve things. You can make your own charms. So I have some Jinbi. These both have 4 colors each in them, that one and that one. And I don't know, I just love carving gels. I just love sculpting. It's probably one of my favorite parts of nail art. I have some high-end and some Korean and American stuff in there. I think that's American, Crisania and Ball Pit. Yeah, probably one of my favorite drawers. Also, I have doubles of these. If you're interested in the Tino Vogues, I don't know if he sells them as a collection or singles. Let me know if you want to buy them. I have brand new ones of these. I'll sell the ones that I've opened, and then I can sell them at a cheaper price. So that might help you guys out if you're interested in those. Those are glow-in-the-dark clay doughs. Okay, then let's change some lighting around. What are we doing? Where are we going? Let's go down to the glitter. So I'm just going to go through this kind of quickly. Maybe I can just pull, yeah. So this is one of my drawers of glitters. I have a lot. During Christmas time, I bought a lot of these, kind of like, I'm not mad that I have them, but there's a lot of similarities between some of these here. And I'm not into buying glitters lately because I have so many, but I use them a lot in my nail stands. So I think I have 2 drawers of glitters. I have that one, and then I have that one, but I also have more. So I'll show you those in a little bit. This is more glitters that I have. Some of these are for sugaring, like that kind of glitter. Then I have some hearts. I've got some 4-leaf clovers back there. I have got more hearts, stars. It is fun to look at. I do have to say that. I love a glitter drawer. I don't think any one of us, look, red, pink, and white hearts. We all love glitter. And some of these are just like, just stars. They're glitter stars. I have some maple leaves down here. Very, very fun. Okay. Don't know if I have to change my angle. Hey, that's mine, sir. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I think if I pull stuff out like this, it's a little easier. I don't know if it's going to tip over. But all these kind of 12 grid that I didn't want to transfer, I couldn't, like this doesn't make sense for me to transfer. You know, I think I have, yeah. So that's like hearts. I have some sakura leaves here. These are like regular pearls. They're not that flat backs. All right, let me see. I'm gonna do this until I get, this is making me nervous, guys. I don't want to drop anything here, but we've got butterflies. We've got, oh, those are, that really shouldn't be over there because those are like rhinestones. These are rhinestones, so I probably should move them out of here. But I use these in my nail stands a lot. I have some, like the champagne pearls. These are not, both of these are not flat back. Then I have some hearts here. Like I said, the Sakura. We've got some Halloween sequins, kind of glitter sequins here. I just used these today in a set of nails, which I'll show you later. These are leaves that are paper leaves. I don't really like these. I'll probably put those for sale. I'm not using those a lot. More sequins. These are kind of like horse-eye sequin. These are really pretty. I love these. Everything's just going to switch around while I'm doing all this. Some pastel glitter down there. I've got some rose charms. Again, sir, you don't belong here. I don't know what you think you're doing there. This is more like oil slick charms. Some leaf sequins. We got hearts. Oh, I love these, but I just haven't used them yet. These are studs, different color studs. My dried flowers, my pom-poms, more stones, and these are like seashell charm things that you can encapsulate. We have some bows down there and some rectangle sequins that can be used for encapsulation, and also more, these are hearts, but these are more charms. Those are like a 3D charm. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna get a workout doing this part because that's what I consider a workout. Okay, where should we go next? Okay, let's go. Let's go over here. Okay. This, sorry guys, I have to have this so I can see if you guys, if I'm actually showing you something or I'm just like wearing this camera for shits and giggles. Okay, so this is kind of also a solid glue gel section. This is solid, but some of them are like a builder gel. Some of these are builder gels, and some of them are solid gels. I have yet to use this one, but I know I like to have this kind of stuff. So I have like a nude color one, and I have a pink colored one, and these are kind of like a poly gel sort of thing. I have, this one is stuff like this. This is a solid gel, and it's like a mauve color solid gel. That would be good for 3D flowers. And I just have some stuff like this. This is another solid gel. It's a glitter solid gel. I'm sorry about the lighting. I have to get out of this section. Anyway, I'll show this to you quickly because the lighting isn't great. Can I move you, sir? Can you come down? Okay. Chromes. I don't have other words, just my chrome collection. And I'm gonna swatch them at some point, but we're not there yet. Pigments. I don't really like these pigments that came in a tower. The Beatles ones are good, and the Function of X ones are fantastic. The rest of them, not the best. Not the best. I have some, okay, so down here I have some sponges and eyeshadow swatch things. Over here, these are gel polishes from Miss, what is it? What's the, Miss Pink Nail. I have those in here just because I don't have a better place to put them right now. And I think that's it for this section. All right, so in this drawer I have some, I guess those would be pigments. I have some Mylar strips in here. I've got, oh, some charms that I should probably transfer to another section. But I also have some of these acrylic flowers that are ready to use on nails. I don't do acrylic anymore, so it just makes sense for me to buy these ready-made in case I have to put them on nails. Lots of Mylar flakes in here. Some liner strips. Those bring me back, man. I used to use those 30 years ago. Dried flowers. And these are great for like the jewel nail effect, which I'm going to have a video out soon about those. These are iridescent charms that I need to put them in another place. I've got some like little bow sequins here. I don't know what you would call this kind of stuff, but this is like a catch-all for, they're kind of in the same family between the Malar flakes and the foil flakes and stuff like that. Some more Sakura sequins, which I have 2 of this one. This is a foil flake palette that a lot of you yelled at me about because I was using it the wrong way. Feel free. You can yell at me. You can, cause I don't care what you do. If you are feeling frustrated as hell with me, do it in the comments, girl. I do not care. I don't know what this is. Really tiny, tiny little specks of sequin kind of thing. And, oh, these are little, so some shell pieces in here. I love this drawer. I don't come in here enough, but I really love it. Okay, let's put her back. This is extras. So I'm going to have lots of parts of this video where I'm just showing you where I have extras of things. These are brushes, extra brushes, disposable brushes over here. I really, really like this buffer, this 5 Angelus type of buffer with like one is a little bit bigger of a grit. I have 2 of these. I really like it. I have a spatula, kind of silicone spatula, some extra brushes. This isn't the end of the brushes. A whole pack of these because I really, really like these. Some palettes, some ring palettes. I have some chameleon flake gels. This is an extra set of these. I have another brand of this. And some nail brushes, more palettes, sharpeners, and a little dappen dish. This is a drawer full of charms. Everything from, well, I don't know if you consider chains charms, but everything from chains to just your regular kind of smaller charms. These are some of my favorite things to use. I love these smaller silver and gold charms. Yeah, tons of chains. My caviar beads. Here are some crosses and stuff like that. This is where I keep the majority of those kind of charms. Colored chains, more gold charms, and a lot of these studs, but mostly caviar beads. Some of the, like, there's more little chains down there at the bottom, and the pierced jewelry kind of stuff, and some more of those, like, pyramid looking studs. Yeah, some of these, a lot of these are duplicates, or I use those a lot. These type of the flat back studs, I use those a lot. Everything, these are all in the same family, so I keep them all in this drawer. We're coming to you next, sir. Hold on. All right, so I need to add a clip and just film this stuff really quickly. This is from a poly gel. Well, this isn't poly gel. This is solid gel to use charms with. Here's some things that I just haven't transferred. Those little bits of flowers. And some Enel Couture little charms. And this is all just a bunch of extra things. So just extra, you know, rhinestones, pearls, and little stones in there. All of these are extras, so I probably have doubles of that stuff over there. And these are pretty old. These are probably like, I don't know, 8 years old. These are polygel dual forms. Let me guys know if you want me to put a set of these. I don't need 3 sets of polygel dual forms. And these are nail tips from a long time ago. Look at them, they're curved. So yeah, this is just a bunch of extras. These are just stackable, like, these aren't drawers. These are stackable containers that I got at Target, if you were wondering. All right, so we are in one of my favorite corners of the room. This is a new bookshelf that I put in a couple of days ago. Got myself extra organized here. So yeah, let's get started on this part. So up here I have my dust collector. This is a really nice one I got for Christmas from my husband. It's the Lugs. I don't know. Lugs? I don't know. It's a really good one. It works fantastic. Up here I have a catch, it's not a catch-all, but it's like the organizer for my nail supplies that I put if I sell press-on nails, I put my little application bundle in one of these bags. I've got my alcohol wipes, the sticky tabs for press-on nails, and these are a bunch of cuticle pushers. These drawers are really big, so I actually have these dividers in here. You can have up to 4 dividers in each. Let me see, am I showing you this? You can have up to 4 dividers in each one of these drawers. So I currently don't have everything occupied in these drawers. So it's giving me a little bit of room to grow. Okay, so like I said, alcohol wipes, sticky tabs for nails, cuticle pushers. We have buffers that go in the application bundles, and then nail glue. Over here are little cuticle oil bottles with little droppers. They are adorable. And then we have my business cards. I really should put these separators in. I think I'm going to do that after this video because some of this stuff can be standing up better. So we have business cards, and then my little thank you for supporting my small business cards. I love these little things because I am very grateful for everybody that supports my small business. Then we have some, ooh, what's back here? Oh, these are the little cards that you put the press-on nails on once you're done, and some nail files. We have thank you stickers, lots of thank you stickers, little cards that I can write personal notes on for my sales, and more of the, oh no, and yeah, just, that's right, I think that's it. So these are little butterfly stickers that I put in each order. Over here we have the application bundle bags, the ones I just showed you. I have them in like a silver holographic and pink. We have more bags. Yeah, tons more bags. What is this for? This could, okay, so these could work for a bunch of different things, but I just keep them in here. I got some of these bags from Daiso. And then this is more of the cards that you put press-on nails on, and you could easily just put them in the same bag of the application bundles. Then I have, oh, up here, am I showing? There's a picture of my friends. They gave that to me for my birthday. It was so sweet. Here are some things that I really haven't opened up yet. I just got this Apres Light and Shadow set. I think I tried one of their light and shadow polishes. It wasn't included in this set, and I was over the moon about it, so I purchased this the last time I placed an Apres order. And then this is a charging cable that I got from TJ Maxx. This is my flex light, that USB curing light. So it's like a little flashlight from Apres. I haven't opened it yet. I showed it in my last, one of my last like catch-all haul videos. I still haven't gotten around to using it, but I have it. And some headphones my husband just gave me randomly. I didn't ask for them, but it was very nice of him. He gave me some headphones that I could use if I needed to. And here are some markers that I just bought so I can do my little handwritten cards to my customers. Okay, and I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna have to lower the camera and so I can show you the rest of what's going on. We're gonna move on to the charms next, but I just wanna get you a little lower. Okay, so over here I have some, I'm trying to keep my metal charms separate. So these bottom drawers are my metal alloy charms. This is the rest of the plastic resin, but I don't have it exactly even split in half. So, yeah, we've got the, some just plastic resin beads, metal alloy, and then regular resin charms. And then on this next shelf, let me lower you a little bit. On this next shelf here, we have more charms These are plastic resin charms. These are like my cutesy charms. And then these are my like more gothic charms. So I love these types of containers. I really wish I could get all of my charms into these, out of the charm condos and into these kind. Here are my larger charms. Here's some, well, no, that's not true. Here's a container of only bows. Ooh, better not do that. That's falling all over the place. Here are some of my larger charms. I use these for my nail stands, and oops. And I believe the rest of these are too. The rest of these are just like larger charms that I use for my nail stands. So let me put this back. I've got some space to grow, but I really don't want more stuff. I really would like to, you know, thin out my collection. Over here is my airbrush stuff. I got stencils, I've got airbrush paint, gel airbrush paint, and my airbrush machine. And let's lower again. The next shelf is my Lian sticker printer. I have not used it a ton. I'm still, I have so many like technological things that I need to work on learning that, oh, I just realized my shelves are backwards. This should be flipped around. Okay, so I got to fix that. Yeah, I got so much, like I have a new camera that I need to learn how to use, and the sticker printer, I got to learn how to use that, but I will get around to it. But that's like the paper and the sticker printer. Over here is like pens and markers, and over there are two of my latest creations, my nail stands. And then down here, let me see if I can lower you. Yeah, down here is just my resin. Everything that I use for resin for making nail stands. I will try to organize this a little bit better, like get more storage containers that'll help me organize it better. In the meantime, that's what it looks like. And let's move over to my, my little drawer system to the left of me here. Okay, so here is the overview of my drawer system. I am anxious to replace this. It is very small, this little drawer thing. It's not a real, I guess it is a piece of furniture, but it's not that great. Like these are made of fabric. They're just little, it's not great. I got this in a pinch because I needed something for storage real quick, and it was never intended to be in this room. But here it is. I get a lot of the leftover or secondhand furniture in this house. Like, oh, it didn't work out for that room, so I'll take it for my nail room. Because I'm not really looking to spend, you know, tons of extra money yet, or at all, to be honest with you, on this room. Anyway, let's look in some of these drawers. All right, here goes nothing. So, in here are nail boxes. So I have tons of different, like the plastic ones, and I have different shapes. I have some rounded, I have some of the cardboard nail boxes. So yeah, that's what this is. These are some logo stickers that I have. Over here we have my Après refill bags. So I keep them in a Ziploc bag. So if they're all, these are the certain type of, this is like sculpted square, medium length, and I keep all of those in one bag. So these refill the boxes for Après. These bags of Beetles, I'm pretty sure these are mostly Beetles. These Beetles nail tips, I'm going to be getting rid of them. These are going to go on my website for sale. I'll probably just sell them like as one big bundle. I just don't use them. I don't, and I have a ton of them. I feel like I got them all from like those DIY boxes. So yeah, I'm going to be selling those. Over here we have, oh my gosh, this is a catch-all. It is some business cards. These are really cute. These are little boxes that I could put nails in. Just haven't gotten around to using them. This is, what is this? This is nails. Oh, that's for a nail stand that I don't use. And then here I have tons of eNail Couture nail tips. Tons and tons. The French ones. These came from those scoops. And the whole drawer is eNail Couture. Okay, then over here is mass. This is for my pegboard. These are little organizational things for my pegboard. This is my clear gloss that I use for water decals. Here is an airbrush system that I did a video on. I don't do a lot of airbrushing lately, but it's a really good way to do airbrush without having to use like, well, I'll just put it in the cart so you guys can see for yourself. What else is down here? Oh, a vision board kit down there. This is a lip gloss making kit and a charging cable for one of my laptops. Okay, and then let me sit down here. And then this is the spillover or the catch-all of my nails. So I'm gonna open this up. See if I can do it like this. All right. So we have, this is I think my longer nail drawer. No, I think this is a miscellaneous one. So let's see. These are, what are these? These are half cover tips, but I've got everything from duck nails, French tip duck nails. I think I got this one from like one of those marketplaces. I have a lot of these Yokefellow soft gel nail tips. I have different colors of those. I've got some red iguana. I've got lots more e-nail couture tips. These are the super long ones. What's this length? French Extreme Square. They sure are. More duck nails galore. I think it came 2 in a pack. Like I said, I've got more e-nail couture. These are I've got more e-nail couture. These are the black French tips. These mischieving soft gel chips are some of my favorite ones to use these days. I love those. I have, there's so much in here. The 2XL stiletto tips came from Shein. Some I don't really like those. The McCart nail pump ups. Those are the extra long coffin. Here's some stiletto, really long stiletto ones. So this was supposed to be, I think this is a drawer. This was supposed to be a drawer of like different unusual nails, and I can tell because that's where like my my duck tips are. I consider those unusual. All right, then down here we have the mid-length nails. I think this is mid-length nails. But like I said, oh no, these are sculpted. I better organize. I better take some time to organize all my tips. That will be quite a long process, but I still think it'll be worth it to do that. I've got these crazy Novo Ovo, what is this? These are super sharp stilettos. These are really good. If you're looking for like the super pointy stilettos, Novo Ovo makes some really good ones. And then, you know, e-nail couture, those scoops really came through. So I have tons more of those. I bought some of those empty boxes from e-nail couture and put some stuff like these Beetles Tip-X nails. So those are the extra strong ones. I have tons of these. Is these Yokefellow? Yeah, these are Yokefellow. So I have probably three or four of these type of nails. I have lots of Nova Oval and I never use them. We've got some long Frenchies. We've got more Miss Cheering. And yeah, this drawer is housing a lot of my Tip-X. But stuff like this will definitely go on my website. I'm just not using these kinds of things. And I don't need like 4 and 5 packages of that stuff. Here's some 5 Angelus long Tip-X. I'm not going to go through all these, but you get it. These are kind of like, this is tons of Tip-X. Here are some extra Apres. What is this? Square, medium sculpted. And usually I label, yeah, see? 5 Angelus. I've got lots of these Beetles. So these are ombre, and then we have French, different colored French Beetles nails. So I got 4 different containers of those. These are some super, super long tips that I hauled. They are really, really nice. Super long, like I would say 3XL square tips, and it came in this bag. So, okay. And then this is the last drawer. surprise, more nail tips. So this one for sure, I remember this is like my shorter nails. I don't think I was able to separate them that well in the other two drawers, but these I know are shorter nails. So here we have some natural round medium. I have 3 boxes of these Beetles nail tips. They are pretty sure most of these are unopened, and I'm going to be posting those on my website. They are Beetles Ballerina Short Nails. These are really good for short nail tips. These came from Shein, I believe. This brand is really, really good. Some people just want a nail and they don't want the length. I have an empty container. These are really, really, really short. I think they're Japanese. And they are fantastic. So I have them in round and square. I have press-on toenails in this one. A couple of different press-on toenails. I have my Novo Ovo press-on toenails. Let's see. Oops. Are these full cover? Yeah, these are full cover. These are Jackie from from Lucky Nail Supply in Austin. I live in look, I have 4 of these. Yeah, these need to get listed on my website. Here are those crazy looking like stud nails that I don't know if I would ever use. These are the jewel nails. I've got some Talon nails. You name it, I have got it. If there's a nail out there, I'm pretty sure I got it. Some medium almond full cover tips. These are not full cover, I believe these. Oh no, these are toenail. These are more toenails. Some short coffin, and then I got quite a few of these shorter nails from, I think it's Temu. Short coffin, short almond, and short square. More Novo Ovo. These are, oh, these are so strange. These are, I don't think I really like these. What are these? These are not full cover nail tips. And I don't know. Are you seeing it? They do have a curve to them. I don't know. I don't know if I'm keeping those. I should get rid of those. We have some, I don't know what brand this is, but it just says, extra short square. We have sculpted short square. These are all just short nails in here. So, God, there's a lot. And those are more full cover soft gel tips. So, but that's not the end of my nail collection. Let me bring you to the other section of nails in my room. Okay, you guys, I have been dragging my feet on this part of the video because this is going to be my workstation, and I just keep having to like mess it up because I'm working, and I don't want to show you guys the ugly workstation, but it's days later from the last part of the video. Of course, they hear me talking, they have to come. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just going to show you. It's messy, it's ugly, and this is my workstation. So I'll show you guys, this portion. Let me get it over with because I'm dragging my feet on this. Anyway, okay, so we have some polishes on the wall. So I'll show you those first and some of the things surrounding, and then we'll get into the desk. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, so up here we have my nail art inks. I've got some E-Nail Couture and some Apres, as well as some of the ZJ. Then down here I have some Gaoi gel colors that I hardly reach for. I really do like these cat eyes that they have here. But yeah, I don't reach for these. I may also post those on my website for sale. We'll see. I might have to go through those. Then over here, oh, let me turn this light off. I don't think it's helping me. Is it? Yeah, I think let's do it like this. Over here, I have some of my Korean gels. This particular collection to the left are my Doi gels. So I've got a nice selection of those. And then these are Urban Mood gels. And a Macart chrome gel. See, this is what he does when he just comes in here and starts licking like the loudest that he can lick. So this is why I don't want them in the room when I'm filming. Okay, let's see here. Get some better lighting. Yeah, up at the top, we have some liner gels in the back, which I might be letting those go as well. I don't really reach for those very much. Some Melody Susie and some glitter gels. Those are some Beetle gels that are, no, those are some Beetles polishes right there that are regular polish, and I don't use them, so I think I'm gonna find a neighbor that might want them. Then over here, these are really cool. I didn't get to use them that much, but they're Beetles glitter top gels, and they're like a collection of 6 Beetles top gels that have like heart cinnamon stuff and glitter. This is a really good collection. I posted about it in a haul, a nude collection, and then these are my leaf gels. These are really, really good, and a Shein brand back there. My collection of Canny gel polishes. These are really, really good. I have the rainbow ones. Oh, let me get out of that. I have the rainbow ones over there. And then over here, this is, I gotta change the, the lighting. Okay, then over here we have the nude colors and the like syrup gels in the back. So I have a really nice collection. That's my daughter made me that. And okay, so I'm gonna pause because I'm gonna set up the camera. Actually, no, let me show you down here. I have stuff that still has to be posted for sale. I have my garbage can, my laptop, I moved it. And then over here, I've got a ton of acrylic liquid from Nail Couture that I'm gonna be posting for sale locally. I don't ship liquids, so I'm gonna be posting those for sale in my area. And then also up here, I have my basket of glitters. I've got a phone stand. Also, these are for sale on my website. These are the 1 pound of acrylic powders from Nail Couture. I have 4 different shades, and that's just a box for my sticker printer. My whiteboard is here, and then I'm going to get into this part of my ugly desk in 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna try just this part like this. I don't know if I'll have to go to a tripod, but let me see if I can film it like this for now. On my pegboard, I've got my to-do list, some stickers for packaging, and all of my everyday use products. So my top coats and my base coats, a brush and some acetone up there. We've got alcohol, nail glues, rhinestone glues, some brushes I don't reach for that much over there. This is a brush holder that I have. I have this for sale, not this particular one. This is mine, but I have one of these for sale on my website. When you use it, you can have it angled down. It's really cool. I love using this. This light is a Google light. It's really, really good. I have it on when I'm filming my videos, and here's just a little brush holder that I use for the brushes that I'm using for that day. Also, another brush holder here, and got my scissors and some brushes, my big brush there. Let's see, nail files, more brushes. These are strips for nail art, a phone holder. It's really useful. Then I have some nail art markers up there, some swatch sticks. Swatch sticks? Would you call those swatch sticks? I don't know. Nail swatch things, and my Gin Bee Crazy Tops, and just some of my things that I use daily, like cuticle oil, lotion, and some vitamins. Let's see. Okay. There is a brush holder here that I don't use very often, so I have to make a decision about this. I just never reach for this, so I might just remove that from my desk. We've got some charm trays there, those plastic palettes, those disposable palettes, a silicone tool for chrome, and I think there's some brush wipes in here. This is an airbrush that I received to review, and my resin for my nail stands. A gooseneck lamp, and then over here some nail stands, some that I use, some prototypes, and I don't know, just some miscellaneous things there. Over here is some glitter and cat eyes. And I think this is more like miscellaneous polishes. So this is like an eggshell polish, some just miscellaneous stuff up here. These are my nudes, or, you know, pinks, nudes, base colors, and I use those, you know, daily. Over here we have some just, I think these are studs, some pearls and studs, and foils down there. I have foils in another place too, some pearls. Here are my magnets. I'm running so low on these, I need to get some more. There's a prototype of a nail stand that I'm working on, a 10 nail stand. This one I think is going to be a favorite of mine. It's going to, I'm not done with it yet. I still have a little bit more to add and make the actual stands themselves. Some more pearls over there. And usually if I finish with a nail stand, I'll set it up here until I get ready to package it. Then over here, I have liner gels in little pots, spider gels, and I haven't really used these ones that much. These are some McCart Aurora powder gels, and then of course my watercolor palette from E-Nail Couture. So I have some nails here that I've been working on. Some of my favorites are these like curtain. I'm gonna call them curtain nails. They're really, really cute. Love those. And my lamp. And then, okay. Gel polishes that I very rarely reach for, but I still have them. Again, these are just things that I have to start going through and making sure I'm not holding on to polishes that I don't use. Let me change the lighting. What else do we have here? These are jelly polishes. So the sheer jelly syrup polishes. I keep them in this basket. And then I have a nail stamping basket. So there's my nail stamping cleaner. And then here is all of my nail stamping stuff. Anything that has to do with nail stamping is in here. And right below that is a drawer with my nail stamping polishes. Okay. So over here are some more gel polishes, a couple of builder gels, and a palette. But then also these are some nudes, and a really nice cat eye coffee collection, and just some other gel polishes are in here. Oh, this one, I really wish I could find a better storage system for this, but this is all nail stickers. This is full. Nail stickers. This one is pretty much full. We have nail foils, nail stickers, water decals, and this is for my water decals. Then over here I have some like, what do you call these? Nail swatches. I don't display them because I don't take customers in that way, but I guess I just keep them anyway. Yeah, there's not a whole bunch of room in these cabinets. They're very, very small. And then in here, I have my nail drill stuff, some alcohol and acetone back there. And then this is like nail remover stuff. So I have two things from a cart and then the 1 kill. This is a nail drill holder that I just taped to the inside here sometimes, and I got some bits in there. Okay, so there's my ugly desk. I was dreading showing everybody this, but there's my ugly desk. Then I'll get over to this side in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to show you the last parts of my room, which this is all nails. Well, some nail stands that I don't use anymore, but this is all nails. I have labeled them all. Anything in a black box is the Apres nails, as well as some ombre nails from Apres. I have small on the top, medium, and then I believe I have some long ones down there. And over here, this is so ugly. I feel bad showing this, but stuff that I have to address is in these two drawers. And then just a little personal pouch with some lip gloss, my rhinestone sorter, some swatches over here. This is a Temu plastic piece of roller here. These are cat eye gels. So I have some various cat eye gels from anything from Temu to Canny. I've got some Mortar ones here. So that's those. This is a really handy flash cure lamp that I have here. I love that. I've got another flash cure lamp over there. E-nail couture nails, but not just e-nail couture. I've got some miscellaneous ones here too. Anova Ovos, and guess what? More nails down there. So this whole cart is full of nails. Then I've got a little portfolio binder down there. And the last thing I'm going to show you guys is this tower. I think the first three drawers, I'm not really going to go into depth. This is kind of junk stuff. There's nothing sorted out. It's one of my projects to get to work on this and get rid of things, or, you know, organize it. This is mostly my silicone mold section over here. And I think this is another junk. Well, this isn't junk, it's just not organized well. Some cards for my press-ons, some rings for pictures and stuff, my application bundles, and some little freebies back there that I put in packages. This is a nail sizer. So you put your finger in each one of these little slots right here, and it measures your nail for a press-on. So I've got 3 of those. That would have been for like my vendor market stuff. Then this is another drawer of extras. So I use these pearls a lot for my press-on stands. Tons of brushes and tools back there, and some extra products and extra, like, gosh, what are these called? Not solid jellies, but, you know, carving jellies or whatever. These are really fun to play with. Then we have office supplies. I'll be quick with this. It's ugly. It's just office supplies. And, oh, completed nail sets that I might bring to a vendor market. And lastly, a miscellaneous drawer of lamps, cords, electronics. Nothing exciting there. Anyway, I want to say thank you for being patient with me on this video and watching all my goodies in my nail studio. I didn't mention this. This is my printer stand. It's got some, you know, sticker paper and stuff like that, cardstock, and nothing interesting in there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.